Let's talk about laziness then, because this is something that I rant about all the time. It drives me crazy. The general malaise of the GOP. And we're not talking about just running some candidate in Baltimore. We don't even show up in primaries, Adam. The GOP primary voter will rant and rave all day long on social media about rhino, this and that. And then 20% participation in primaries, and the 20% that does show up shows up and votes for the same rhino loser that's in there every time. And then we complain that nothing ever changes in the party. I don't see enough ownership from the GOP primary voter. 50% of Democrats show up in their primaries. We don't.
Well, I think there's one particular area that maybe you haven't considered. The Democrats are considerably younger, and they're able to get the younger people to come out and vote. Whereas Republicans, and I'm basing this off of just personal experience, local Republican parties are basically nursing homes. I mean, they do good work, the best that they can, but Republicans are getting older and older. The Democrats are younger. They have the younger vote. And I think Republicans have given up on younger, energized people who are willing to go out there and do something. But Republicans haven't actually tried to go after them. They haven't given them a reason to go towards them. They haven't given them a purpose to fight for. And whether we agree or disagree as far as, what Democrats are actually advocating for, they're giving these kids a purpose, right? A bad purpose, but they're giving them a purpose. And so that's how they're able to galvanize a lot of young people. I think a lot of the energy that you're looking for, whether it's in primaries or the general election, whether it's knocking on doors and doing all that stuff, I'm sorry, but a 20-year-old is going to knock on more doors than a 70-year-old. I mean, that's just the reality of it. So I think the Republican Party actually needs to start catering to young people if they want to have more success outside of, fear.
No, I agree. Look, every involvement in politics I've had, and there have been many, from running to office to working on it and whatnot, it's all old people around me. I'm almost always one of the youngest people in the room, and I'm not a young man, as you can see. Okay, so how do we do that? Let's merge this world then, because how do we talk to young people in a way where we're speaking truth that we can recruit them in? I don't like this list of lies I have to tell this group or that group of people so I can sucker them into my party. But I need them in. We need young people. Adam, how do we get them?
That's a good question, especially because I don't know if I'm that much of a young person either. I'm about to turn 40 myself, so I don't know. I think when I'm referring to young people, I mean like 20 to 25. What are they interested in? Let's say, for example, the influencers. The Democrat influencers, they're all very young. Republican influencers are about my age. And I'm not saying I'm an old person, but I'm not that demographic. I'm not getting the Gen Z vote. So even just having someone who is of that particular demographic speaking to them, and it's not to say that conservatives don't have that, but they have very few of that. When it comes to technology, Republicans and conservatives are usually late to the show when it comes to being part of these trends, being part of the technology. Whether we like TikTok or not, young people are on TikTok. Conservatives poo-poo TikTok. I'm one of them, to be honest with you, but we poo-poo TikTok. And they have to find so many different ways to put out their message to young people. But often what I hear is they're not going to like what we have to say anyways. There's a lot of kind of like a defeatist behavior, defeatist outlook when it comes to young people. So I think they have to go to the places where young people are. Something like turning points where they're trying to go to college campuses. I think that's a generally good thing. Whether they're successful or not is a different story, but at least they're trying. So I think they have to go where young people are, go on the mediums that they're on, be part of the popular culture, create art. They have to do these things. That's what young people are attracted to.
You want to watch our special on George Washington? It's freaking awesome. Well, you can. All you have to do is become a First TV supporter. That gives you access to all of our specials on demand, and it's cake. All you have to go to is thefirsttv.com/support. Thefirsttv.com/support. Become a supporter. Enjoy learning about George Washington.